Okay, here's another video of my other turntable. This is a black turntable 1200 MK2-A-1. This turntable is fully functional, but there is the ground cable is really sensible. You know, so I'm gonna show you something here. If you don't hook your ground cable to your mixer, then you're gonna get a lot of noise. When your needle is not hooked. See that? These turntables right here. These are the cables in great shape. I'm gonna hook them up. See that? You heard that? There's a lot of feedback or background noise. The turntable is fully functional. There's nothing wrong with the turntable. As soon as you plug in, I'm sorry, as soon as you hook the ground cable, that noise is going to disappear. This is its ground cable right here. That's it. I've had turntables like that in the past, so the ground cable is really sensible, and I'm going to show you that there's no resonance or feedback. See, if it would have been any damage or resonance, you would have heard these sounds coming out of my speakers. See that? There's no damage or any resonance coming out of it. It's just that the ground cable is really sensible. See that? That noise is gone. As soon as you hook your ground cable, the noise is gone. So I've had turntables like this in the past, and some people think that they are damaged or something like that, but they're not. It's just the ground cable that is very sensitive, very sensible, you know. And when you have your resonance or feedback, when there's some sort of damage, I don't know if you guys have seen the new Pioneer PLX 1000 turntables, that they have a lot of feedback and resonance, and when you hit them on the sides, you can hear the feedback and the resonance on your speakers, even if your ground cable is hooked in, you know. So just you don't have to worry about anything. The turntable is fully functional, you know. But if you check some videos about those PLX 1000, those PLX 1000s from Pioneer have that problem with the resonance and the feedback, even if the ground cable is hooked in. So I'm an honest person, so I wanted to show you that in case you're not familiar with turntables, and if you buy this turntable, then you're gonna hook it up, and suddenly you forgot to hook your ground cable, and then this weird sound that you've never heard comes out of your turntable. Then you're gonna see you'll be thinking that, oh well, this is something abnormal. I mean, it's damaged, blah 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 blah, etc etc. But it's not. That's why a lot of people do the internal grounding on the turntables. That's why there's that's been going on for years. But a lot of people prefers to do an internal grounding on your the turntable. So I needed to show you that. I mean, the turntable is fine as soon as you hooked in your uh, ground cable. It's gonna sound amazing. So that's what I'm gonna show you here right now. It starts and stops pretty good. 33, 45. I've played with turntables that honestly they didn't need the ground cable to be hooked in. Some others, like this one, they really needed it, because of this background noise, this feedback. But it's not resonance. The resonance is a totally different thing, you know. And it's just works like that. That's why it's called a ground cable. So let me just play a record here and show you everything. I just did not wanted to get confused or think that there's something wrong with the turntable or something like that. It's in really good shape. I don't sell crap. Pop up light. See, you can see as soon as I put the needle, you can see the signal. There's no signal now. Here we go. Signal now. See that? It's fully functional, perfect shape. It's just that the ground cable is very sensitive. This one's 45. Okay. Check the pitch. Look at the platter. I'm gonna go -8. See, the needle is not jumps or skips or anything like that. Works really good.
I'm not going for the fire that's yeah. I'm not going there to go be in the VIP area and drink fancy fucking champagne.
And you don't hear that noise now. See that? The channel's all the way up. You don't hear anything. As your ground cable, just don't forget to hook your ground cable.
Let's take a shot, you know. I'm just going for the music.
The turntable works fantastic. I used to hook my turntables to a receiver to make videos, but the sound was not that good. Now I have this mixer, which I purchased really cheap, so it's a really good mixer. I don't really use the whole digital things about it, just this part like an analog mixer, but it's pretty good. So you don't see anything. I just unscrew the needle. I like to show you the pins right there. Pins are in great shape. They're very clean, complete. They're squishy, nice. So check the video, and whoever purchased this turntable, please don't forget to hook the ground cable, please, or do an internal grounding. I don't usually do internal grounding or stuff like that. I like to hook the ground cables, but I'm considering doing it to my turntables, my personal turntables. So be with confidence, ask as many questions as you want, and I'll try to answer all these questions. And but don't worry, the turntable is fully functional. It's just that the ground cable is very sensitive. All you have to do is just hook your ground cable in, and that's it. Don't don't worry about it. It's just the ground cable. Have a good one.